Hello, how's everybody doing today? Happy Saturday. I saw Man City scored 8 goals. That's crazy. How are you guys doing? Welcome to the community call-in show. I'm very excited to do another one of these. It's been a couple of months, and it's good to check in, especially because we're halfway through the season. About New Year has started. I want to get everybody's thoughts. Things have changed for some clubs since the last call-in show, so I think it'd be good to catch up. So yes, definitely we'll be sharing the link here shortly. But before then, let's say hi to some people in the chat. Big up Ravi. I hope you're doing well. Big up Rasta Stocks. Bless up to you. I feel like everything got updated because these everything looks different. I don't know why it looks different. Maybe, and I don't know what happened to my color, but it's fine. Steve, I hope you're doing well, Steve. I know you were doing some playback watch-alongs on the Sarcasm City playbacks. I hope those went well earlier today. Big up Torsten. Big up Adam. Yes, big up to you. And yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. So a couple of ground rules before anyone calls in. If they do, make sure your camera's on. That's just to protect myself and the people who are watching, because I want to make sure that, you are who you say you are and there's nothing weird going on. We don't care what you look like. Okay, we're talking football. No need to worry about any of that. All right, we're just chatting today. I will have, I don't know if I still have this. Oh, I think I have it right here. Yeah, I still have the everything is just, hold on, y'all. Why is everything gone? Like my background's gone. 1 second. There we go. Like, I don't understand where everything went. Okay. All right. Yeah, I would hope to get 2K subs. I think we can do it. We have like 200 to go because I'm at 1,800. So I think we can get it. But again, make sure your camera's on. You'll have 5 minutes to kind of share your thoughts, and it should be a great time. If you can minimize cussing as much as possible, I'd greatly appreciate it. Just because I don't do it. But if you get in the moment, and you're talking about Mikel Arteta, Arsenal, I completely understand. Cuss away. Cuss away. It is totally fine. But I'm going to go ahead and put the link in the chat. And we'll see if anybody calls in. If they don't, then we'll just chat to ourselves, But I'm excited to speak with you guys. All right, and I will pin this as well. And then it will be a great time. So really looking forward to it. Absolutely. How's your guys' Saturday going? Let me know. And yeah, we play Arsenal tomorrow, so that should be fun. That should be fun. Ooh, we got a caller in already, and I know he's at work, so I want to make sure that I'm mindful of his time. All right, so let me go ahead and I don't have a fun question ready. I forgot that I do that. I have one. All right, so I'm gonna add somebody who supports the channel all the time. He's a fellow United fan. He's at work. Rasta Stocks.
Hello, good evening. Good evening.
How are you?
Happy New Year, by the way.
Yes, Happy New Year to you as well.
Happy belated Christmas, and let's get it.
Before we talk about football, I am going to ask, what's your favorite dish? Like, if you knew you were going to maybe not eat again the rest of your life, what would you have to eat?
Okay, so originally I'm from the Caribbean, so my grandmother used to make something called turned cornmeal. But the way how she make it, she put coconut milk in it, like a special type of seasoning in it. So basically, my grandmother's turned cornmeal. That's what I would like to eat again.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
I would want to try that. All right, I'm gonna start the timer. Let us know your thoughts. How you feeling about everything?
I feel like what are the losses that we suffered in our previous games? Can't necessarily blame the manager. It's the mentality of the players.
Yeah.
I feel like if we turned up against Liverpool and the manager said that he was angry about it, right? I agree with the manager because listen, if you could do this against Liverpool, what happened? What happened to all them other games? You could have did it, and then the butcher said it's a mentality thing. So if it's a mentality thing, like we need to be winning games and climbing the table. We're Manchester United for crying out loud,
Right.
you know.
Right.
And I'm just glad that Ahmad got a contract, signed his new contract, and what he went through was criminal. But for me, against the Arsenal game, Arsenal is wounded right now. It's like how we took advantage of City when City was wounded. That's how we have to do against the Arsenal. You know, they call themselves the Gunners.
Mhm.
So we have to just take our chances. I'm just concerned about Bahinder in goal, but at the same time,
Wait, why
I
would he
think
be a goal? Is that
no,
confirmed?
no, it came out and said that he's in goal. And the
Oh,
manager confirmed said Bahinder is in goal.
I know that. Okay.
So I'm like, I'm not happy about that. As much as I don't really like Onana either, I would have rather Onana. But you know what? We have to trust the manager. But I want him to put his best possible 11 to beat Arsenal because they're injured. And you know when we have a wound, we have to be careful of a wounded dog. But at the same time, City was a wounded dog, and we took advantage. So
Do you think
yeah.
that with knowing how we played against Liverpool and all the players after the game obviously talked about mentality and everything, do you think that they will come out to play tomorrow, or will we see like another game where they're
Sunshine,
play?
sunshine. They better come out. Listen, sunshine. I'm not accepting nothing but the mentality they have against Liverpool because these players embarrassed us and us as fans already as it is. I am not accepting a draw. I am not accepting a loss. I'm expecting us to draw first blood and finish.
So what's your score prediction then? If you're expecting us to win,
I'll say we beat them 3-1
are we at home? I don't remember.
at the Emirates.
Three
At the
three
Emirates.
goals. We're scoring 3 goals at the Emirates.
Are 2-1 or 2-1 2-1 2-1 2-1. Let me be careful here.
Oh my
2-1 2-1. But we need to lock them in. We need to make sure no chances, no chances, and by hinder man and
Is
who
there?
I
Yeah,
rather
I need to look into that because I didn't see that today, but
yeah
to be
yeah.
fair, I haven't been online, so
I rather have Lenny Yor in the back, the lit in the back, and I'm still deciding if I want Lissandro Martinez or Maguire in the back because like although they did good in Liverpool, man, but listen, no more coinky dinks like they did for the past couple of days because couple matches I should say because we need to
yeah.
punish the Arsenal.
So before you go,
Hmm.
'cause I'll probably do another one of these before the season ends. With where United is right now, what are your expectations? How do you feel? Do you think we'll go up the table? Do you think we'll stay here? Will we get relegated? Like, what are your thoughts?
No, I don't see us getting relegated. I do see us climbing the table. I'm
Where?
hoping we finish in the top 6, but
Mhm.
our main focus should be Europa League. But
Yeah.
if we could go far in the FA Cup and get more time to train, and Ineos, I'm watching you, Ineos. Haven't done nothing in the January transfer window, Ineos.
I
You're
mean,
on
what's your
fraud watch.
hesitancy? That's a big uh question I think a lot of people are having. I haven't seen many people make moves, so it'll be interesting. It'll be
Yes,
interesting for sure. But it was,
yes.
as always, super great to see you, and thank you for calling. You're at
Yeah.
work right now, aren't you?
Yes, Sky. One last thing
Yeah,
before I go. Listen, just keep doing your thing,
try.
and I'm not gonna lie. I don't know whenever you're gonna do a collab with Lee again, because my coworkers, I send a video to one of my coworkers who's an Arsenal fan.
Yeah.
He said, "Yo, bro, where you find this guy? Like everything that I speak, he speaks. I like this guy." So I'm like, hey, that would be fun
So did
if.
you send him Lee's channel at least so he can watch it?
I mean, yeah, he does. He does every day. I see him at work. Oh yeah, Lee gonna say this because I'm like, bro, relax, bro, relax,
Oh, that's awesome.
calm down.
Thank you. Thank you
But
for your support as well. I really appreciate it.
yes,
And I hope the
no
rest of your
problem.
shift as well.
Yes, no problem. Later.
Yeah. Let's get a win
All right.
tomorrow, all right?
Yes, glory,
Have a
glory,
good
Man
day.
United. All right.
That's right. All right. So good. Always talk to Rasta Socks, even though he's calling in from work. He's a real one. All right. Unfortunately, all right, the next caller, I'm not looking forward to talking to because he's a fraud and he's an Arsenal fan. But we're gonna try to not hold that against him. Okay. We're gonna do our best. Everyone, welcome Don to the stream.
Sunshine, you're bad as fucking flawless. And I promise myself, I'm not going to swear. I'm going to come in here with some decorum because this is a ladies' channel, yeah. So I'm going to act like a gentleman, yeah. But you're a fucking Man United fan, yeah. And you just done a flawless on me, yeah. So fuck you, yeah.
No,
but everyone, please like and subscribe.
Yeah? Thank you. Before we get into the football talk, okay, I am asking people. There's one meal that you would have to have, like that's your favorite meal. What is it? Like,
oh wow. Oh wow, now we're talking about food. Okay,
yeah.
Okay, one meal.
Yes.
Oh Jesus. Oh damn, that's hard.
I know.
Okay. Can I have a charcuterie board? Cheese, antipasties,
yeah,
and all
of
that.
Just,
yeah, give me one of them because
everything.
Because you may not think so, yeah, but I love my cheese and wine. I love it so much. It's unbelievable. Yeah.
All right.
I could leave on cheese and wine all day long. All right.
Okay.
But why you say that? Because I like apple pies as well.
But I'm just asking a question, okay? What's one thing you want to eat? Favorite meal?
Yeah, you're truly a Man United supporter, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? You just like me to make everything hard.
All right, so let's get this 5 minutes over with so you can go. We play each other tomorrow. You recently had a terrible game. Talk to me. How you feeling?
I'm trying not to open up old wounds, right? Last week it was fucking destroyous. It was terrible. And because I was at the game, that was even worse.
I know, they said you were at the game.
Yeah. I'm one of those idiot low fans that still go to matches, but it is what it is, yeah. If we're gonna talk about last week, it was disgusting, yeah. Big up Sheep, big up Scuba. I was literally just on their channel when they're frauds, just like you. I hate your team, yeah. Because of last week, right? I just don't know what to say. There's not much I haven't said. Yeah, because I'm a person, I want Arteta out. So in the back of my mind, I want us to lose this match because that's just one game more that I can actually rant about Arteta and I want him out. And the more cup competitions we get kicked out of, right, it's just me being more hopeful for him to be getting out because I want that sunshine smile. I want that flawless smile. I want that chic smile, yeah. I want to know that my Ten Hag has pissed off. Yeah, that's what I want. So I just don't know what to say. I'm just so deflated right now. Just to see the position that we've had, the position that we're in, and to know the fact that if he does win this game tomorrow, yeah, it's just going to be another year of bullshit. Because I guarantee you, if we win against you tomorrow, we're going to win the FA Cup, and it's nice to have to walk away with something at the end of the season.
Why do you think that though? I mean, there's still quite a few. I mean, Man City scored 8 today. Like, I don't know if you're gonna win the whole thing.
Yeah, but this is what Arsenal does. Yeah, because you have to remember, and even in our tough times, right? Through the Wenger days when I wanted him out, guess what he done? He pulled the FA Cup out of the bag, and then he won 3 and 4 seasons. All right, and that's what kept him in the job a little bit longer. It was the moment when he didn't win anything, the position that we came in, and it was a bit too much in it. Yeah, so I don't want Arteta to win because we all know Arsenal are more of a sentimental club. So we are never going to Daniel, you arsehole. We're never going to get rid of our manager just like that, because that, like, Arsenal's never shown me that. They've never shown me that. They stick by their man through thick and thin, innit? Yeah, it sounds like a bloody love story, innit, that I really don't care about.
One thing that I say constantly, even though I'm not an Arsenal fan, but if I was one, I would be very upset, because it's another transfer window where you guys have an opportunity to make a move and really go on a run the next few games, especially for the Prem, right? I mean, you're behind Liverpool, but I still think there's a shot there if you can win. Again, you know what you need personnel-wise, right? But you're not seeing the moves being made. What is the disconnect between maybe the manager and the higher ups, that they can't get the right personnel in the positions you need because your creativity is lacking, you know?
Yeah, I just think that Arteta's an apprentice. Yeah, and as an apprentice, you expect apprentices to make apprentices moves, right? We all know what we need. We've needed it for the last 2.5 seasons. Yeah, we knew that we are going to get a striker, but then do you know when? Let's say, for example, last season, right? We lost Nketiah, Reece Nelson, and Smith Rowe. Yeah, we'll say that's 3 attacking players, right? Because I'm not going to talk about last season. I haven't got enough time. Yeah, so if we're losing 3 attacking players, why buy 3 defensive players? Yeah, right. And that's it, and that's the issue, right?
Right.
So it's like just from there, you know, we're going backwards. Yeah. So for me, it's not even that there's a disconnect, because obviously he's giving him the money, he's giving him the backing. So this is on Arteta, because the scouts out there must have been a scout to say, okay, there's this up and coming winger, up and coming striker, or there's this person on, let's say, 2 years contract, yeah, or someone's going to go free in the summer. We go and get that. I wouldn't be surprised if we went and bought Rashford, because that's what Arsenal do. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think that helps?
I don't want Rashford. I don't want trash. Keep your trash. Yeah.
Please
send it. No. If okay, like me, I want you not to take Zinchenko. Yeah, because I can't stand that dude. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But going back to your earlier question, I don't have faith in Arteta, just because we've needed, let's say, a right winger for Saka. We didn't get one.
Yeah.
We needed a striker. We didn't get one. Yeah. Right. We needed a number 10. We didn't get one. Instead of that, we bought 3 defensive players. Yeah, and that's Arteta's style, unfortunately.
Yeah. So going into tomorrow, what's your score prediction?
I said this earlier, and I'll stick to this. I think it can go a very woke 2-1. So it can go either way.
Okay. So who do you think is winning, though?
I don't know. That's the thing.
Because, are you going?
Yeah, I'm going to try to get tickets to the match. I'm hoping.
Okay.
I'm hoping to get tickets to the match, right? But it can go either way. For me, I just say 2-1. It could be Man United 2-1 or Arsenal 2-1. Just on form for us and form for you. You know what I'm saying? Because Man United, Man United to beat teams that's further up the league than them. Yeah, this is what they do, and it's showing it this season. So congratulations, and I hope you don't lose.
Yeah, I mean, I hate playing you guys, but only because, like you said, it's kind of hard. You never know what you're going to get, honestly, when these two teams play each other. But it could go either way. But we came off of our best game I think we've played in a really long time, and even our players know that we play up. So who knows if we do that tomorrow? We might not, and we might look terrible. So it could be anybody's match. I agree. But thanks so much for calling, and I hope you get to go. But I hope you don't win. So
same here, and I hope you lot don't win. And Sunshine, please do more lives and do more call-ins, so we can give you the same hate that you give us in those comments.
Listen, I can troll, and I can also receive that, but just be prepared, because Yeah,
I know, because if I win tomorrow.
Hey, I'm doing a match reaction, so that'll be live. So we'll see how it
goes. Okay, don't worry, I'll be there. I'll be there trolling. Okay, have a nice day, people. Like and subscribe. Sunshine is really a real one, and an amazing person.
Thanks.
She's a troll, but she's an amazing person.
Thank you. Have a good night, Don.
You too. Bye-bye.
Lose tomorrow. Arteta in. All right, let's go. Big up Doncy, and big up to everybody in the chat. I see you, Joseph. Big up Daniel, Spooby, everybody. Sheik was in there, the waiting room. Good to see you guys. Thanks. And also, the pinned comment to call in is in the chat, so be sure to hit that. We do have somebody else here ready to talk, and I'm excited to talk to him, mainly because I think the last time we spoke, I think Man City was just at the beginning of this terrible run that they had, and he was a little concerned. He's here now, though. They scored 8 goals, but I couldn't even tell you who they played. Okay. But we're going to get into it. We're going to talk some Manchester City, especially because we just beat them in the most recent derby. So I'm here for this. AK, how's it going? How are you?
Pick up Sunshine, pick up. How you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm all good. I got my team back anyways. I'm glad.
Okay. All right. So before we get into football talk, I'm asking everybody, what is your favorite dish? Like absolute, you could eat it almost every single day. Like what's something that your favorite like food dish?
Oh, me? Since I'm half Indian, obviously Indian food, but
Okay.
for me, I always prefer Mexican.
Oh, really? Okay. So you like some tacos, some enchiladas,
Yeah, some tacos,
burrito.
nachos, some
Okay.
loaded nachos.
Okay, gotcha. Love it. Okay, let's talk Man City. I mean, we did beat you, but you're saying your team's back. Your team's back because you scored 8 goals. Talk to me. How are you feeling?
Oh yeah, first of all, yeah, pick up the chat, pick up Sunshine as always, a real one in here. And yeah, what can I say? 8-0. We literally just played our B team against Salford City. And yeah, we just pissed off Giggsy and Scholes.
Okay, yeah.
We pissed them off. Anyways, Giggsy, I literally could make out from the touchline that he looked pissed. And we did the Poznan. Poznan's back. I am happy. The
Yeah.
mood's back.
Do you feel like this momentum will carry into Champions League, Premier League, all of that?
Oh yeah, and also especially the new transfers that are coming in.
Okay, so talk to me about it because I actually don't know who you guys have signed so this January.
We have signed Kusanov from Lens, who is a ball-playing centre back,
Okay.
similar to your Akanji or Ruben Diaz profile, and we're getting Omar Mamouche from Frankfurt,
Okay.
and we're getting Vitor Rice.
So you've signed 3 this January.
Yeah, 3.
Wow. Okay. And you're feeling good about all 3 of them.
Yeah, I mean, I do feel happy because last summer, I have been wanting this. I've seriously been pleading with my club to please make signings because we're not gonna last that long. And of course, Rodri, he's been crying out for help from last season. He was saying that, guys, I'm tired. I can't do it. I can't do it all by myself. But then they didn't listen. And now we're just paying for our mistakes and we're rectifying it now, which is good. But then we should have done it last summer. But anyways, at least we're getting some signings through the door. And I'm happy.
Yeah. That's great. That's great. Glad to hear. So you're currently in 6th now in the Premier League. I'm looking at this right now, and you play Brentford and Ipswich your next 2 matches before you get into Chelsea, Arsenal. Obviously, I think you guys could win those next 2, but when you get to Chelsea and Arsenal, like, are you feeling like your team will be back in its groove? Because when we played you, those matches before then, you guys looked real off. Like it didn't look normal, for you guys. So
yeah, we literally looked off against you lot. We literally looked
Yeah.
off against you when
Yeah.
in the Manchester derby, because when we scored that first goal, I was actually optimistic that we could score the second and finish off that game. But our defense was the main reason why we fumbled against you, and it
Mhm.
was rightfully so, because we didn't make enough signings in the summer transfer window like we should have, because since Julian Alvarez left, we didn't get a proper Alvarez replacement. We didn't get a Kevin De Bruyne replacement. We didn't get those replacements, and we didn't get a Kyle Walker replacement. And now we're looking at it, which
Yeah.
is a good sign. So I mean, I'm not confident yet, but I would say the biggest test would be is Brentford, because they lost to Plymouth. They got knocked out, and
Oh, did
they will
they?
be looking to make a statement. So I would say Brentford is always a tricky fixture away from home. So I hope that we get the win.
Mm.
I
What do you
hope.
think about this right here? Guardiola explains Walker's absence. Well, 2 days ago, Kyle asked to explore the options to play abroad and end his career. I think that seems right. I think it's time. You don't think so?
I think his time is done.
Yeah.
Kyle Walker's time is done as City captain,
Yeah. No, I agree with
because
you.
Kyle Walker. Literally, Kyle Walker. He's losing it. He's losing his physicality. He can't track back his man. He there's definitely many things off with Kyle Walker at this rate. So what I can say is we do need a right back replacement for Kyle Walker. And I mean, of course we do have Rico Lewis, but Rico Lewis is not the only solution
Yeah.
for our problems at the moment. So
No, he
we're
can't
looking
be.
at Frimpong.
Yeah. Before you go, and thanks for calling in, I need to know your prediction for your match for Brentford, and then your thoughts on if you think you can still win the Prem this year.
I would say my prediction for Brentford, I know it's going to be a tough fixture, since Brentford have been knocked out of the FA Cup by Plymouth, and now they're going to be looking to start their winning run again. So it's gonna be a narrow win. I think it's gonna be a 2-1 City, in my opinion. I mean, like,
Okay.
since we have just slapped the living daylights out of Salford City 8-0. So the confidence has gained in the dressing room, and hopefully we carry this forward. And
Yeah.
if you if a- and if you people are wondering that if you're still gonna win the league despite our signings, I would say I don't know about that at this rate, but I would say it's Liverpool's to win.
Okay. Or lose. Liverpool's to win or lose.
Maybe.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thanks. It's always good to hear from you, AK, and thanks for calling in. Big up to you. Absolute real one. And
Cheers, Sunshine.
we'll see how it goes. Have a good one.
Oh, and Sunshine,
Yeah.
if you lose tomorrow, I'm gonna cook you.
Hey, rightfully so. We're not losing though. It's fine. We're not losing to Arsenal. It's fine.
I'm cooking you if you lose tomorrow.
Okay. I'll be here. All right. Thanks for calling in. All right. Big up, AK. Big up. Before we move on to the next caller, I wanted to thank Daniel again for gifting 1 membership. I think Sheik got it from what I'm seeing in the chat. So big up, Daniel. That's very kind of you. I do film like exclusive content for members. So I'm actually working on a weekend vlog right now. So if you do become a member, just know like other videos go for members as well. So that's happening behind the scenes that not everyone can see. So big up. Thank you, Daniel, for that. We do have another United fan, but he is a fraud. So it kind of sucks. And I have to now sit and talk to him for 5 minutes. And I don't know what I'm going to do. So everyone welcome Scooby.
Hey, big up everyone, big up. Also,
Big up.
yeah, why you say I'm a fraud? We agree in like 90% of
No, we do
things,
not.
and I'm a fraud all of a sudden.
We
Also,
don't agree
yeah.
on like a million things. What are you talking about?
What don't we agree on? Give me one thing we don't agree on.
Garnacho is one for sure.
Listen, you have bought into the Garnacho stuff. You think I rate Garnacho, or do you actually?
Yeah, I mean, you
no
have
way.
a T-shirt from what you've said.
What T-shirt? Where's the T-shirt at?
You say you have a T-shirt.
No. But big up for having me on. Also,
Yeah,
there's
you're
so
welcome.
many frauds in the chat. I just don't know who to. Daniel and Sheik and Don. Like Don is Arteta's #1 fan. Okay, don't listen to him.
Yes, he was on the stream earlier. He told me that himself. He loves Arteta. He told
Yeah,
me.
he loves Arteta. He loves him. He was like, I want him to be at Arsenal forever. I'm pretty sure he said that on that panel.
Yeah, he said he
but
wanted us to win, so Arteta stays at his club for decades.
yeah, I think
So.
that's what I heard too. I heard that. But I want to ask you.
Wait, no.
Also,
this is my stream. Before we get into the 5 minutes, okay,
sorry, go
I
ahead.
need to know, what is your favorite food dish? If you can only eat one thing the rest of your life, what would it be?
Listen, I'm Irish and I'm from the UK as well. It's
Okay.
sausage rolls, okay? If you haven't had
Sausage
sausage rolls, yes.
Hey, yo, what is that?
What? A sausage roll. It's meat and a pastry, like a bread pastry.
Okay, so like
It's amazing. If you haven't had it, then fuck you. No, I'm joking. If you haven't had it, then you're missing out. You're missing out.
I'm gonna look that up. I know.
What?
All right, what were you gonna
I said
say?
sausage roll.
What were you
I
gonna
want to
say?
ask you what did you predict for the scoreline against Arsenal? I just want to.
Oh, my prediction? I haven't really thought about it, honestly. I feel like
You think we're going to win?
We'll go to PKs.
Yeah, it goes to PKs. Yeah.
I feel like it might be a 1-1 draw, and then
You're copying me. You're copying my
we go to
predictions.
PKs.
Yeah.
But I think that who's gonna win the PKs? That's the thing.
Oh, you're
I think
copying
we'll
my
lose.
prediction.
I think we're gonna lose PKs because Bayern's in goal.
What do you mean by that?
Bayern's in goal tomorrow.
Yeah. Is he good at penalties or is he not good at
No,
penalties?
I just don't think he's gonna do well.
Why? We
I-
haven't seen Bayern Deer in penalties. Listen, I'm with you. Like the Bayern Deer, I'm scared about that. I am scared. But I don't know how he is in penalties. I don't know that. We haven't seen him. We haven't seen much of Bayern Deer.
I don't trust it. So I'm gonna go pessimist, and I'm gonna say we're gonna lose in PKs.
Also, can I just throw some shade at AK? He's got his Man City back after beating a League 2 team where they're like plumbers and electricians and people working at grocery stores and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well done, AK. You got your Man City back. But I just. Sorry,
I'm starting this. You
Okay.
keep going.
No, I just well done, AK. You beat a League 2 team. That's great. Part-time players and things like that.
So what do you have to say about United, Spooby? Stay focused, all right? Rashford could be leaving.
yeah.
Your favorite Garnacho is having attitude issues, okay, with the manager. What's going on?
Do you not agree with me when Garnacho came on against Liverpool, he got an assist?
What's your point?
Do you not think he played well?
Um,
Listen, because I agree with that. I agree with
like,
people
he
are.
could do something. He's kind of like Bruno. Not that they're the same,
Hmm.
but like most of the things he do could be poor, and then he'll do one good thing, and nobody else talks about the bad stuff that he did. He got an assist.
It's not the same for every player though.
No, but it is for him and Bruno. That's what they
No.
do.
Wait. There's an agenda going on right now. Okay,
No,
let me
it's
tell you.
not.
There is. There's an agenda going on right now. Garnacho came on as a substitute, got an assist, and somehow he played bad. What is this?
What
At
else
least
did he do?
be consistent. That's what I'm saying. He came on, he got an assist, he played all right.
First of all,
He-
I have no issue with Garnacho subbing on. I feel like he's way better when he subs on anyway.
I agree. Yeah.
So that doesn't bother me, but still, he comes.
But when he does come on and he plays well, you have to say he played well. I know there's like the agenda. Listen, there's
What did he do after the assist?
It doesn't matter. He got the assist. What do you want? What do you want him to do? Do you want to come on and score a hat trick? I don't understand.
No, I just like want to see like, okay, he gets an assist, and then what does he offer outside of that?
But what did any player that came on? What did any player offer that game apart from Diallo?
What did any player offer outside of what?
Like apart from getting an assist, what do you want him to do? Do you want to go score 2 goals, or do you
No,
want him
I
to
don't
come on
even
and?
score, like just be smart.
He got the assist.
Okay, if you're just gonna go
Oh,
off
see,
that, then I can't.
no. Wait. Can I? What I'm trying to get into is there's an agenda right now. Okay,
There
With
isn't
big-
an agenda.
there is with the United like
Because if
fan base.
Diallo plays bad, I'm not going to be like, oh, it's just Amad Diallo, so I don't care.
No, but if Garnacho plays well, just admit that he done well. Like,
I
why is
will
that so
do that.
hard for people to admit? That's what
No.
I'm trying to say. What do you mean, no?
Because Rashford will have a good game, which he rarely does, but I'll say he'll have a good game. Or Bruno. Bruno played. I think Bruno had a decent game.
I think Bruno played well, but that's not the point I'm trying to make.
You,
Why is
what do you mean?
no. Why is it so hard for you to admit that Garnacho had a good game when he came on?
I don't think he had a good game.
Why?
Because I don't think that he did outside of the assist.
Okay, then what did he do wrong?
I just don't think he's smart. I think he's very.
He got the assist for what? What
got
is
an
this?
assist. Okay, congratulations. What else did he do?
Yes, that's the point. That's the point of a player to get an assist or a goal. That yes.
I don't know. I'm not looking at it as like just straight stat based, like and all around performance. You know, like obviously that's gonna help. Like he could have came in and did nothing, but like I don't think that he like.
No, but yeah, but I know what you're saying. Garnacho when he comes on, or Garnacho when he's playing. There's a lot of games recently where he's came on or played and done nothing at all.
He's not like smart. Like sometimes his
yes,
IQ
he
is
runs
lacking.
it, defenders, loses the ball, everything, right?
Yeah.
But in that game he came on, he done well. Why can't you admit that?
If you want to spend your 5 minutes back in Garnacho, that's your prerogative.
Yeah, that's my 5 minutes. Okay. No, but listen, like I don't understand. Is this like a top United agenda right now? I don't get it. No.
But I don't think he should. Do you think he should stay here?
I wouldn't be mad if he left. I wouldn't be mad.
Yeah.
But that.
So how are you feeling about tomorrow, though?
You copied my prediction, which I think it goes to penalties.
Okay.
Or we beat them 2-1.
2-1.
But it's not. The only reason I think that is because Arsenal going forward, they're not as lethal as they were. They're not as. If you think about Arsenal last year, like they used to go beat teams 5-1, 5, like shit like that. But like their defense is so good. That's where I'm at. Like
yeah,
their defense
I mean,
is
if we
amazing.
can get their defense that they had versus Newcastle, I think we'll be okay.
Yeah, but we don't have Isak. We don't have the players that they have. Unfortunately,
I know.
Unfortunately, we have Asmus and we have.
But what we have to do is get a Carabao Cup football, and then we'll be fine. So
no,
I need someone to get that.
No.
What do you mean, no?
We have to go higher than that. Where's their standards at here, Sunshine? What?
What's to blame their loss off of the quality of a football? Then I'm all for it.
Okay, but wait. Okay, hold on. Where would you like us to finish the season? Like a position in the Prem?
Top 6.
Top 6? Do you think that's like attainable, or do you think that's what you hope? No,
I think 6 is like where we're 14th now.
Okay.
I don't know how. I don't even know how we get to 6.
You think we're going like some cruisy run and we're like winning?
I hope so, but
you know, I feel like we turn up against big clubs and then little clubs we just flat.
But they said it. They literally said that in the press conferences. Bruno said it. Lissandro said it's all about mentality. Like they know that. So if you know that, like if the players know that, then obviously there's a mentality issue. So
also, one now I'm talking to you, Sunshine, okay? And you can't deny this now because I'm on stream. I came to you about a couple of months ago, maybe 3 months ago, and I asked you, would you take Palmer at United?
Oh, I said
And
no.
you said, yeah, that's true. You said no. I don't know about Palmer. I don't know if he's good enough. I don't know if he's. would you still have that kind of same answer? No.
It depends on who we switch with him for.
You would switch any player at United for him, would you not?
Any
Who
yeah,
could
maybe.
who could Palmer not replace at United?
Yeah, I mean,
Palmer.
I'm not like a big Palmer
Hey,
fan.
I'm not the guy. I'm not the kind of guy that's like, oh, you're wrong. But
No.
yeah, but when I told you so, I told you so. Right?
Well,
No, I'm joking.
Palmer
I'm
at
just
United.
impressed.
That's more the merrier. You can't get worse than Garnacho and Rasmus and Xerxes, I guess, right?
Hey, yeah, that's true. Hey, Sunshine, appreciate you having me on.
Oh yeah.
Listen, I could sit here and criticize you all day. Okay, we can do it if you want.
Hey, no, we'll set the stream up.
Yeah, set the stream up. Okay,
And we'll just talk about Garnacho the whole time.
Oh, like Ashik. Okay, we had a 2-hour debate about Garnacho. Okay,
God.
I can talk about him all day. No, I'm joking. No, I appreciate you having me on. And yeah. Thank
Big
you
up to you, and thanks for joining. And hopefully we get the win tomorrow. So
yeah, hopefully. Okay.
Have a good night.
Pick up, everyone.
Bye. All right. It's always good to see frauds. Always good to see not frauds. I don't know if I've talked to the next caller, so I'm excited to speak with him. But before I do, Daniel gave another membership out. So thank you so much. And Don got it, unfortunately. That fraud. So thank you so much, Daniel. I really appreciate the support. And yeah, we're gonna get into the next caller. Is it Macy?
Yep, it is me, Sky.
What team do you support?
Well, like you, I'm an Arsenal fan, and
I'm not an Arsenal fan.
Huh?
I'm not an Arsenal fan.
What fan are you?
I'm a United fan.
Oh, so all right then. So
absolutely not. Don't put that on me.
I'm not gonna fight or argue because even though we have a bit of an history, we always like to keep it real. So yeah.
It's all good. So before we get into I thought he was trolling too. Before we get into the football talk, if you could have one meal, okay, the rest of your life, what would it be?
One meal?
Yeah, like your favorite meal. What's your favorite food?
Well, if I had to choose a meal, it would probably be healthy because I'll go for maybe a vegetable salad because
for the rest of your life.
Because I like eating. Because I'm a healthy person, and yeah,
better than me. All right, you're gonna be eating salads the rest of your life. Hey, I rate it, Macy. But thank you for calling in. It's nice to talk to you. So we're gonna have to start the timer.
And the thing, and Sky, the thing is, it's my first time on your call-in show, so it's a pleasure to have me on.
Yes, thanks for joining. So talk to me about Arsenal. How do you feel?
Well, I supported Arsenal since the Invincible season when we won the Premier League, and that was the best year I've ever had. Growing up as an Arsenal fan and seeing my favorite legends, the guys that I have grown up seeing, the idols, Ori, Bergkamp, Lundberg, Perez.
Would you like to tell us how many years it's been since you've been happy?
Huh?
How many years has it been since you've been that happy?
I mean, that was the best. It made me so happy when we won the Premier League, and this is a moment I'll never forget because it really blew a tear into my eyes. So. Oh
yeah. So how are you feeling about it now? You play us tomorrow. You guys are second tied.
Well, you know me, Sky. I am a bit of a standard fan, so I'm not confident about tomorrow because we got spanked by Newcastle, and that for me was disgusting. I mean, Isak bossed our defense, and I was absolutely shocked. And Top Gooners are saying really want Isak at our football club, and I'm like, really? Do you guys really think Isak will fit into our striking position? Because you fan base Gooners were claiming that Kai Havertz and Gabriel Jesus were our strikers. So what makes you think Isak is going to fit into that striker role? I mean, Sky, I'm just so like, I have a lot of problem with these top Gooners and fan base. I don't know, like, yeah.
I mean, you've seen the club at its best, and now you're kind of seeing it at I wouldn't say it's worse, but definitely at it's like at a stagnant situation where you guys have the potential to go really good, but you're not making the right decisions, you know? And I think personally Isak could do well at your club, but you know, you're settling for this people like Kai Havertz and Jesus and all of that, you know, and I mean, Isak and Gordon kind of cooked, and Saliba didn't have his best game, obviously.
I know. It was like, for me, I can see the look on Saliba's face. Like, he really does not want to be at our football club. And I feel for him, because he came out and said that the reason I'm in Arsenal is to win trophies. And I believe him. He should win trophies. But if this football club aren't serious of winning trophies, then there's no point of him staying, because he has to go and play for a football club that can win trophies. And if he stays at Arsenal and they don't win nothing, then you'll know that he will absolutely like have a beef with Arteta, because, you know, remember when Pogba had a beef with Jose, and look how it got escalated. So that could be the same thing between Saliba and Arteta. So
based off our conversation, I don't want to assume, what do you think needs to change for your club?
Well, for me, Arteta has got to start being serious, because we're in a season for our lives, because I know that we're out of the top title race. So the concentration now is to like maybe get top 4, because that's what our fan base like, because they think top 4 is their favorite trophy. So
you don't think there's a way for you to win the Prem?
Well, I'm a bit scared, because look at the games we've got coming up, Sky. We've got you tomorrow, we've got Tottenham, we've got Aston Villa, and we've got 2 Champions League games. So I'm not really confident about those games. But I mean, Tottenham, we can beat them comfortably. I mean, we've had our history and we've always come up on top against them, because we always have a number over them. So like, we can.
Is that game at the Emirates or White Hart Lane?
The Emirates, because we beat them at White Hart Lane 1-0. So we're playing them at the Emirates. So I think we can beat them comfortably. It is the history of the Tottenham, but I don't know, Sky. I'm just not confident this year.
I mean, I think that's a valid point, because if there's one thing, unfortunately, with your players that they've been consistent with, it's their inability to be mentally tough, I think, which is a fair assessment. And I think if your club doesn't make any transfer moves in January, then I, as an Arsenal fan, would definitely be questioning if we can survive the rest of the season with you when you have key players injured. I don't know when Saka's coming back, right? So you have these people that are not available to play. And then Ethan just got hurt as well, which was another spark that you guys had creatively. So yeah, I mean, it's a lot of questions definitely need to be asked for you guys, for sure.
I know. I mean, a lot of our players are getting injured, and Arteta is just like, he is like, he's trying his best to explain what the situation is, but he's not really like being specific as to when the injury, like how long are the players are going to be out for, because we know that Saka's going to be out for quite a while, like until March, but we don't know whether or not Nweri will be fit, because for me, he's our best player this season, because he has absolutely taken the Premier League to the next level. And the amount of times he's been getting disrespected by Arteta is embarrassing, because I think Nweri has a future at Arsenal. I want him to do well for us, but if this manager continues to treat him like another Joe Willock, then for me, I think Nweri should go and play for like a club that can get the best out of him, because this manager's got a habit of ruining players' lives. But I mean, look at all the players that he has destroyed, like he has like removed from his life. So if this happens to Nwari, then I'm like Arteta's got to start then Arteta really has got some questioning to do about what has he done to our players.
Yeah, it's a great point. I would even argue like what players has he improved, that he has brought in. So it's great points. But before you go, I do want to hear your thoughts on tomorrow. What's your score prediction? Do you have any thoughts or feelings on how the game's going to go, you think?
Well, it is going to be a tight game between both of our teams, but I just got to say, I think your team will beat us because
Really?
we were crap against Newcastle, and we
don't have the striking attack that Newcastle does, though.
I know, but still, I mean, I think because you know how much I really don't like Arteta because of his arrogance, but it's just like this. Our manager's got a history of bottling these cups that he doesn't want to win anymore because that's what he does. He always thinks that the big trophies is what he wants to win. He doesn't really care about the other trophies like the FA Cup and the League Cup. So I think you might have an advantage over us. I think you can beat us like 2-1. So I'll go for 2-1 United.
All right. I'm hearing a lot of that. Wow. But thanks so much for calling, Macy. I hope you call in again. It was so good talking to you. And we'll see how things turn out for both of our clubs the next call-in show. So but bless you, and I'll talk to you the next one.
Yeah, you too, Sky.
Bye. All right. That was awesome. Thanks so much for calling in. It's always good to meet new people. And it is funny. I just want to comment to the Arsenal fans in the chat. That was funny. He thought I was an Arsenal fan because absolutely not. I feel where you're at because at the end of Erik ten Hag's stint at United, I was in the same boat. Like I was like, just lose. I was like, just lose the games because I knew as a fan, and I think you get to a point where you're like, when you start to lose, you gotta go, right? And I think the last game that we ended up losing, what was it, West Ham or something like that? And I was like, yeah, he's gotta go. He's gotta go. So I understand that completely. Like you never want your team to lose, but in those moments, he's gotta go. He's got to go. So in that sense, I understand where Arsenal fans are coming from with wanting us to beat you tomorrow because you want Arteta to leave. So I get that. It's so interesting to see, when you're on the other side of it because we wanted Erik ten Hag gone so badly. And when he left, it like, I can't even describe to you that feeling that I had when I found out that Erik ten Hag was gone. It was a wonderful day. But thank you guys so much for joining. Again, the link is in the chat. I'll probably be live for like maybe 15, 20 more minutes. So if you want to call in, click the link in the pinned comment. You're more than welcome to join. Just a couple of rules. Remember, camera on. And I just want to keep everything safe for myself and the chat. But if not, we'll just chat here about tomorrow. Because I would love to kind of give you guys my thoughts on the match. But shout out to everybody in the chat. Thank you, the callers as well. Always good to hear from you and the day ones like Warrior, Robbie, everybody, Spooby, everyone. So Victor says Garnacho's getting a goal tomorrow. We'll see, Victor. We'll see. don't let Spooby see that comment. But yes, I think Spoopy asked me my thoughts. I think it'll be a draw, 1-1, and then we'll go to PKs. And I think we'll lose on PKs because Bayandier's in goal. I just found that out on stream, by the way. I don't understand why Arnana's not playing, but maybe it's because he's taking a break. Couldn't tell you. When we've had almost a whole week off. So who knows? Who knows what's going on with did we have a week off? No, did we have a game midweek? I don't even remember. I feel like we probably did, but I just completely forgot. January. Yeah, no, we played a week ago. All right, but yeah, if anyone wants to call in, you feel free to hit the link in the pinned comment. But outside of that, we can just talk football. So I hope you guys are doing well. Man City, we can talk FA Cup results and give some people some time if they want to call in. Let's go here. All right. We're going to look at these results real quick. Okay. So Everton, who managed Everton, by the way? Oh, Moyes. Okay, I didn't know that. So Moyes, was he there at the game today? I have no idea. I didn't watch any of these. Fulham went through. Looks like Aston Villa beat West Ham. Wolves went through. Liverpool won 4-0 today. Leicester won 6-2. Bournemouth won 5-1. Brentford lost to, who the heck is this? Plymouth? What is that? Let's see. Chelsea 5-0. Brighton 4-0. Nottingham Forest, Man City. So it looks like most of the Prem teams went through outside of Brentford. So because Brentford lost, maybe that means they'll want to play Man City, their upcoming Prem match, and actually beat them. That would be great. I would love that. And then obviously, of course, Tottenham plays tomorrow. We play tomorrow. Crystal Palace, Ipswich, Newcastle, and Southampton. So, and I think we'll probably have a draw. So depending on if anybody does that. So not the right ball. Yes. All right. So we did get someone click the link, which I'm actually really excited about because I don't think that he's been on the channel before, at least not mine. But I'm really excited to have him on. He's absolutely so supportive, and he's doing amazing things on his channel. He's not a Prem fan, but he's a Barca fan. So before he comes on the stream, I have to say Hala Madrid because it's only right. It's only right, But welcome, Omar. Don't shake your head. Don't shake your head at me. Don't do it.
Wow. Sunshine. By the way, Sunshine, this is actually not my first time on your channel. Remember the US watch along?
Oh, yeah, those watch alongs don't count though, because I don't really get to talk to you like that. But you're
right.
You're right.
Hey, listen, we're both doing our thing, and listen, you're out here shining as well. At the end of the day, we're one of the I feel like when I really started doing this YouTube thing, right? You were doing your thing, and it's crazy how things have really changed in the past few months, right? Our channels have been growing very, very quickly. And at the end of the day, it's just getting better and better. And in 2025, this is the year we're gonna definitely go to the next level. And I know you fraud. I know, man. Listen, I get it, man. Listen.
Wait, before we get into the football talk, because I ask everyone a fun question before we talk, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You can only eat one thing the rest of your life. What are you eating?
Oh, you put me in the spot here now, Sunshine.
I am.
Oh my days. What can I eat that I'm never gonna get bored of? Jeez. There's one delicacy, but it is an African delicacy, right? It's in my African, basically in my country. It's called chicken yassa. It's called yassa. That's the name. It's what's called in my language, but it's chicken with rice and stuff. You feel me? Right? So if you search chicken yassa, it's jollof rice, right? So that is literally my favorite dish of all time. I can never get sick of that. If I have to eat that for the rest of my life, it's one of those where I'm like, I'll take that. Oh
yeah, that looks good.
Oh, trust me, Sunshine. If you ever get a chance, if you ever go to a African restaurant, right? Senegalese or Gambian restaurant, I'm telling you, I would recommend that. You will not be disappointed. It's great.
Awesome.
It's what? But listen, Sunshine, tomorrow is a big day for both of our teams. We're playing El Clasico. You guys are playing Arsenal.
Oh, it's El Clasico with Madrid.
Yep. Tomorrow.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. You guys demolished Madrid the last one, right?
Yes, we did.
Yeah. How are you feeling now? How are you feeling about it?
Isn't it? To be fair, around that time we were actually riding high. It was a great start to the season. Everything was beautiful. The football was great. We were playing, we were scoring goals, free flowing, and everything. But the difference between then and now is that now we're actually in the worst form of our season. On the real. We are in the worst form of our season. We are struggling. The November and December have not been kind to us. We've been dropping useless points against teams that we should be beating. And as a result, we've basically messed up a 10-point lead, and now we're third in the table.
No way. So who is Madrid first? I haven't been paying attention to
Madrid are first now. Atleti is
wow.
second, and we are third. And this is the Super Cup. We won against Bilbao. But look, at the end of the day, El Clasico is just one of those games where form is out of the window. So
Absolutely.
there's no home advantage. There's none of that stuff. We're playing this in Saudi, so
Is this the championship match?
It's basically the Spanish version of the Community Shield.
But is this like the championship match, or is this like
the final? Yeah, the final.
Okay.
Yeah.
Real Madrid was in the final last year, but they played Atletico, I think, right?
No, they played us and they actually beat us. They played us and they beat us 4-1. Vinicius scoring a hat trick.
Ah, yes, I was watching that.
I'm sure you were.
Okay, here's the thing. I was watching so much La Liga football last season, and then I was excited that Kylian came to Madrid, but like I can't watch Madrid with him there. Like I get so much like anxiety. I don't know what it is. Like he stresses me out.
Mbappe does he?
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie. We have not seen the best of Mbappe at Madrid. Not at all.
No.
I know what it is. You know what it is. If you're someone who was watching League 1 last season, you kind of would see this drop, how this dropping, because this dropping from the start of Madrid. I feel like because Madrid is like a bigger, like there's bigger eyes in Madrid, you can actually, now everybody can finally like see, oh, wait a minute, this guy's actually struggling. But even if you saw him in the Euros for France, he was one of their worst players.
I would argue, because I watched a lot of PSG after the World Cup, he didn't look good after then. Like after,
yeah, exactly. You see what I'm saying?
Like, yeah,
people have not been noticing this because it's League 1.
Yeah, no.
League, that's the thing. They had to completely shuffle the team just to accommodate him. You understand what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, even with all of that, he didn't do well there. He scored goals. Don't get it twisted. He was their best player. He was the top goal scorer. But with all due respect to League 1, it's not a league that I don't necessarily disrespect. But it's a league where players look better than they are. Let's be real. Like Mbappe was always going to do well at PSG. PSG is the best team in the league. You understand what I'm saying? It's like seeing Harry Kane at Bayern Munich. Like, are you surprised? He's literally the best team in the league, and he's one of the best strikers, right? So Mbappe is very similar, where his stats and goals were great, right? But if you were watching his game, because I was speaking to one of my friends who was a PSG fan on my channel yesterday. He was even telling me, he's like, this guy's last season, he was poor. He was poor the whole season. Yeah. I watched him in the Champions League. I know they knocked us out of the Champions League, and people were like, oh, well, he knocked you out, guy. I'm like, even in the game where he scored twice against us, he wasn't even the best player. I would go as far as to say that Dembele was the best player in that two legs.
What was the guy? Is he midfield or defender? His name starts with a V. I can't remember. Vitinha. Yes. You got
Vitinha, really and Dembele were like on that pitch. Mbappe scored a penalty and like a late goal, basically, to just cover up his performance. Yeah. And in the Euros, we saw him. He scored a penalty. That's literally his only contribution in the entirety of the tournament. He comes to the league, and I remember people were saying, oh, well, the league is not ready, this and this. I'm like, listen, this Mbappe has not been in good form. You guys better pray he actually starts well. And luckily for me, he has been scoring goals, but even Madrid fans will tell you, we have not seen the best of Mbappe because they haven't seen the best of Mbappe. So, at the end of the day.
Getting into, like, switching a little bit, right? Because you said you're in third now. You dropped a little bit. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, you've probably seen the rumors where they're saying that Barcelona is potentially looking for Rashford, right? How do you feel about that? Like, is that something that you're excited for? I personally can't see Rashford in La Liga football. I think it's way too technical for him. I don't think he's that style of player. I think he would be better at PSG for those reasons you just shared with Mbappe. But how do you feel hearing that as a Barcelona fan?
Please, listen, I'm going to be very honest with you, Sunshine. Recently, some things have been happening at my club, right? Obviously, people know about the Dani Olmo situation.
Yes.
We unregistered him, but now it's been confirmed now that we've registered him now.
Right.
And basically, things have been happening behind the scenes, right? Where apparently, because of some deals that our president has been making with the new stadium and the VIP seats and all of that, I can't really go into detail about all of that. However, what you just need to know is basically the revenue we got from that, we were able to get into the rule La Liga salary cap, where basically we were basically above the salary cap. That's why you noticed we could not go out, even though we could technically afford to buy players. We could not really sign players. You understand what I'm saying, right? Because La Liga has a salary cap where if you sign players, that's why we had the Dani Olmo situation where even though we had the money to sign him and bring him in, we couldn't register him. We had to register Christensen until he came back from injury, right? It's the same thing here now, where now we've actually reached that salary cap now. And now that's why these rumors now have all of a sudden started. You're seeing now us being linked to forwards. People are saying, oh, Rashford is being linked. People are saying, oh, they could be looking at Rafael Leao. You're seeing all these words. You're hearing Gyökeres now in the conversation. Like players like this. We were not being linked to these players before. The reason now is because now we are in a place now where we have the money and we can technically spend it. But I'll just say this. When it comes to Rashford, I'm sorry. I know Aubameyang came to the league and did well, but Rashford is not Aubameyang. You understand what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I think for me, Rashford would do well in the Bundesliga or Ligue 1. And that's not saying those leagues are too easy. I just think that the kind of footballer that he is, the pace, the movement, you understand what I'm saying, right? There's certain leagues where he would kill it. Like if he went to like a Dortmund or Bayern Munich or even a PSG, I think if he went to PSG, he would like, I'm sorry, they don't have wingers in there who I think are better than Rashford. But the thing is, I just don't think Barca, like you said, La Liga is too technical. There's not this pace thing doesn't work at Barcelona, especially where it's all tiki-taka and stuff.
Right. Absolutely. No, I completely agree with you on that.
Hopefully, listen,
if you want to take him though, please do. Like,
listen, I'm not gonna lie. The reason it's trusting me out is because I've been hearing a lot of news that apparently we are actually serious about this.
Yeah.
Because at first when I heard the rumor, I was like, it's just rumors because he's been linked to everybody. So I'm not surprised they're linking him to my club. But apparently we are looking at bringing in forwards, and apparently his agent was in Barca. I'm like, bro, this better.
Was he really?
I said, bro, this better not be true. I need to go. Somebody needs to confirm this because I'm telling you, if his agent is at Barcelona, I'm gonna be fuming. Please do not make this happen. I'm begging you guys. I'm already guys like Ferran Torres and all these guys. I am not trying to get frustrated. Why? I'm sorry, man. Please don't do this to me.
How do you think tomorrow's game's gonna go?
Which one?
Yours.
I mean, obviously, yeah, I'm gonna lean to my team. But like I said, I'm not gonna lie. Even though we've not been playing well, I'm gonna be very honest with you, Sunshine. Real Madrid, I watched their game against Mallorca where they even won 3-0. And I was like, yo, these guys are very wasteful. And they give away chances. And the thing with my team is, despite the fact that, I've been criticizing my team, I think that we're very clinical when you give us a chance. And that is why I'm still confident that we can still beat them, because I don't think this Madrid team is invincible. I think that against certain teams, exactly. So I will be honest with you. I think we'll win. I said yesterday, I don't think we're going to win like we won in the league. I think this time around, Real Madrid will learn their lesson and actually do better in front of goal. I think they will score goals. I think this is going to be a high-scoring game. I'll go probably a 3-2 because I think that neither of our defenses are good, and my defense is very suspect as well. So yeah 3-2.
Okay. Well, this was fun. Thanks for calling in. And I definitely want to make sure you're back on the channel for another stream as well. Just to talk about that'd be fun. That would be a lot of fun. Wait, quickly before you go, do you have a prediction for the United game tomorrow?
I said you guys were gonna win, and the reason I said you guys were gonna win is because look at Arsenal without Saka, man. Who is actually gonna produce the chances for them? Like I'm telling you, watch ever since Saka has been injured.
Who's gonna do that for us?
No. But here's the thing. I saw the game against Liverpool, and I know it's just one game, but I've especially noticed how when you guys play against teams that necessarily you are not it's head to head, like the cities. Like before, let's be real. Your last one was against City, and I know City were in bad form, but still, it was against City. You understand what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Against certain teams like Wolves and Bournemouth, who have low blocks and all of those stuff, this is where you struggle. The thing is, I think against Arsenal are gonna try to go at you. They're gonna be extremely wasteful. Guys like Havertz and Martinelli are just gonna be missing bang doors. But I think that when it comes down to it, I think you guys are just gonna be more clinical in the end, and I think you guys are gonna win. I think they will score. They will find a way to score. But I still think that still think that you guys will get out of there with the win. It won't surprise me. You guys they'll probably take the lead, be comfortable thinking they're in it, and then out of nowhere, I don't know, Xerxes or what's his name, Ahmad scores the equalizer. Everything's looking great, and before you know it, Bruno Fernandes just puts in a sticks in a winner after doing nothing in the game. You just know, man.
Well,
and if that happens, man, it's going to be great. The Arsenal content is going to be great after the show.
Great. If we beat them, I'm going to be on AFT TV all day. Okay.
No side. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I watch No Side stream when they Newcastle. No, you know what? No Side is my guy, right? But dude, this guy is when this team loses, he's hilarious. I can't stop. I can't help it. I'm like, I don't want to laugh. I know you're genuinely pissed off, but you just sometimes just crack me up with some of the things that you do.
I know, it's great. But everyone, please be sure to subscribe to Omar's channel. He's absolutely awesome, definitely a real one, and want to always show him support. And hopefully we get Arsenal and Barcelona lost tomorrow. So thanks for joining the stream.
Oh my goodness. After I actually back your team. You see what I'm saying about her, right? Take care.
Bless you, Omar. Bye.
Take care.
Thank you so much for calling in. Tabo, the link, you're in the stream. I see it says device not connected. Maybe you want to try to come out and come back in, because it says you're in the stream and the link is pinned. So if you want to try to call in again, you can do so, but you have to have your camera on. You have to have your camera on, and the link is in the pinned comment. So, but thanks to Omar for joining. That was a lot of fun. I love these streams. They're so much fun because I get to talk to you guys one-on-one and just hear your thoughts and talk about your clubs and just kind of like, build some camaraderie with the community. It's great. So thank you guys for calling in. I'll probably do like 1 or 2 more callers if they want to join. I'm gonna go because it's already been like an hour, over an hour. You have to have your camera on though if you call in. Camera has to be on. Cool. All right. I have not talked to this person before, and I hope I say your name right. It's Uvraj. Is that right? Kind of. Okay, he's gonna fix it. He's gonna fix it for me when I bring him on. But unfortunately, he is a Liverpool fan. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and give him the stage. All right. Hello. How are you?
I'm good. I've actually not been in the corner show from you actually. Well,
what did you say?
I've not been in the corner show with you. Well, usually. So,
Wait, how do you say your name?
Oh, my name. Oh, this is Yuvraj.
Yuvraj.
Yeah, you said it right. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Well, thanks so much for calling in. Before we talk football, I'm asking everybody if there's one like dish or food that you could eat for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Oh, that's tough. Oh, damn, that's actually tough. I don't mind a bit of pasta, Yeah, pasta.
Oh, okay. So pasta. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Let's talk football. I know our teams recently played. We got a draw. We have FA Cup. I think you guys won today, right? How are you feeling? How are you feeling? You must be great. Top of the league.
I mean, the way you guys celebrate is like you won the game against us, mate. So the way you celebrate was mad. A draw. No, that's shameless.
I didn't. I was.
Well,
I was happy for the draw.
I'm a fan too. Some United fans, Same. But nah, on the United game, real quick, we were shit on the day. We were shit. So Maguire could have won last minute.
I know.
What if you beat us at Anfield? Fuck me. Shit. Nah, I can't allow that. 3-2 United. Nah, bro. If that happens,
That would have been crazy.
Bro, if that was Rash, even if that was if that was a midfielder or a forward, I think you win that game. Thankfully, you didn't. So, you know, we were shit that game. Though, I can't lie. We were 4-4. We just didn't turn up. A certain guy cost us that game. We all know who cost us that game. We won't name him. But yeah,
I mean, Trent had a terrible game too.
he cost us that game. I think.
Yeah,
it was him, bro. He just didn't. He didn't track back. He didn't. I don't know, man. Trent, hey, if you're gonna go Madrid, but then today, bro, Trent. I don't know what Trent. Man. Today,
what happened today?
Listen, I want him to stay. Okay, it's simple. But if he wants to go, he can go. I don't know what to listen.
Did he have a bad game today too?
No. I'm saying if he wants to, he can go.
Oh.
Generally, if he does want to go Madrid, if he wants to go to unbalanced Madrid side, I mean Madrid are a good side. I can't even lie. If you want to go Madrid, I think every player wants to go Madrid, so yeah. I can't really deny it. But yeah, today was a good game. We needed that win. 2 games. Bad start 2025 for us. We drew versus United, a shit United side. Fucking hell. We could have gone 8 points clear. We've got Forest away next in the Premier League, which I'm scared of.
Oh, I'm so excited for that game. It's gonna be so good.
I'm not confident, man. I'm actually scared for that.
You shouldn't be.
If they win, they go 3 points behind her, though. 3 points.
I know, because you're up 6 right now, right?
Yeah. So if we had beaten you guys, I'm at 8 points. But fucking hell, we can't hang on to the leads for some reason, bro. But yeah, it's been a shit start 2025, except for today. Of course, Tottenham away, we got robbed. We won't go into that because the referee decided not to give Bergvall a second yellow, and he scored the winner. But again, we were shit that day as well. I can't deny it. So yeah, we were shit in the past 2 games. Today was a good game, but we were. I expected us to win today. Chiesa got his first goal.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Overall, it was a good day today. It was good to see youngsters play and Forest away. Hey, I'm not confident for that game because
let's go Nuno. Let's go get those boys cooking. But
if they go 1-0 up, game's over. It's over. If they go 1-0 up, but I'm like, yeah, they're gonna see the most nastiest low block ever. We have to go 1-0 up early. If we don't go 1-0 up early, long day ahead because bro, they're gonna sit back. I just Hudson-Odoi dagger last minute. Hudson-Odoi dagger. That's just written in it, man. Hudson-Odoi last minute winner, 1-0 Forest win.
So, I guess if you don't win versus Forest, are you less confident with winning the Prem?
Yes. Well, I still think win the Prem, but like if we don't beat Forest, then it starts to be a bit of concern in the league. 3 points. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Man, we've dropped silly points this year. It's pissed me off. Newcastle away if Keller caught the ball. Fulham, if Robertson didn't have a bozo moment. United at home, if we turned up, would have won that game. So,
yeah.
It's just silly points. If we're lucky Arsenal and capitalize on this. I mean, we're facing a shit bottle. We're in the tires with bottle jobs. So I'm not concerned of anyone. It's City somehow. They're spending money, man. Fuck.
They are. I think I found out in the stream that they've signed 3 players in January already. So,
man, I'm not scared of City. I still think we're but City are serious, bro. We have to win games now. It's getting to a point where it's like, bro, if you don't beat Forest, hey, then the pressure's on. Like bro. I don't want to lose to Forest, but if we do lose to Forest, I want to see how we respond. Like in a way, like I want to see how we deal with pressure because first time this is our first game under pressure. Like we need to win. Because if you don't win this, bro, then it's 2 points. Because
I think you could be confident in the fact though that your manager is looking forward to this game. I think he really wants to beat them this time. So,
bro, they're the only team best at Anfield. Only team, man. So yeah, for us, it's a tough game. I'm not. Even though I match this negative, I think we win the game because just think we have to. There's no excuse. Like if we beaten United, I would have accepted a draw this game, but we didn't. So now we need. Then we got Brentford away, which again Brentford at home are good team. So, man, we got some tough 2 games ahead. We need to win these next 2. If we don't win these next 2, then I think obviously it's a ball job for them to leave from it. Simple as, I mean, bro, it's in our hands. We're 9 points ahead, 8 points ahead. We should win it from here. And we could have been 15 points ahead if you think about it. And the league would have been done by now. But oh well, Liverpool love to do it the hard way. And I'm
gonna be honest. I think it's your season to lose.
I think the only thing that affects us is contract talks. I'm telling you right now. Trent's not performing that well. I know he's had a good pass. Actually, he was Shivers. Shivers. Tottenham actually did well, but contracts we need to sort them out very quickly because I'm telling you right now, if we get near end of the season, they're not signed. Bro, we're getting to a point where it's like, are you gonna still go? I think Van Dijk and Salah have the experience to deal with it, but I think Trent can't because he's 20. I don't think he's been in this position ever. He's not. Salah's been in 2 years ago when he was about to 1 year left on his deal. So yeah, I'm really worried if Trent. I think Trent's gone personally. Madrid.
Yeah, I think so too.
And look, he's a snake, but we won't go, because if his contract, he didn't say his contract also be played in public. Well, mate, it's played in public pretty much. We know details about everything. Madrid want you.
Yeah.
Put a bid in for him. I mean, bro, if you don't put a bid, if you've had encouragement, so I'm just assuming Madrid want him, and we just have to accept. We have Conor Bradley, so who needs Trent? Now on the road, Trent was. We will miss Trent though. Like as much as I hate, I mean, he could stay. And I eat my words right now, and he just. I don't think. I think one will go. I don't think all 3 will stay, just because with FSG, sadly, there's always a consequence. So I assume one will go. If I had to pick, we Trent. I mean, if I had to pick, and
I think Trent's checked out, so it would be good for him to go. But
and I think that should encourage him to maybe win trophy, win that last season, win a trophy, win the Champions League. But it's affected him for some reason, and it's in Real Madrid. Honestly, can fuck off. They're literally why they always go for our players, bro. Fucking hell. The players we want, Tchouaméni done for. Obviously with Trent, but go for Kyle Walker, go for Dalot. Just why not? Dalot's better.
What?
I'm taking.
He just signed an extension. He ain't going nowhere.
Dalot, man. Leave Trent alone, man. Bro, why did they want our players all the fucking time, bro?
But thanks. I have to get to these next few callers, Roger. But thank you so much for calling in. And your next match, I think, because you're done. So your next match is Forest. What's your prediction before you go?
Honest or I'll be honest. 1-1.
1-1. Okay. So you're dropping points.
I'm just being honest right now. The way we're on, I know we beat Accrington today, but those are youngsters. So I'm not gonna. Yeah. So I hope we win. I mean, listen, we should win, but knowing us, we're gonna make this tough. We should have won. It should have been done by now, but of course we have stuff the hard way. My prediction is 1-1. Forest go 1-0 up, and then we just we get a last minute winner. It'll feel like a winner at that point, but a last minute draw. So I hope we win and they eat my words, and then we don't. I'm just saying, if we beat Forest, I'm saying we guarantee the title. I'm saying
got it. We'll see what happens. I hope you guys lose to Forest, but we'll see what happens. But thanks again for calling in.
Tomorrow, I'm not supporting United, but if United win, I need Arsenal players tomorrow. So be better.
So hopefully we can provide those for you.
Yes, I need.
Well, have a good rest of your weekend.
You too.
We'll catch up soon. Bye. Yeah. All right, that was fun. Thanks for calling in, Uvraj. And then I don't know. I'm gonna have him come on and say his name because I don't want to say it correctly. But I'm glad that he made it on stream. Oh, where'd he go? Hi. How do you say your name? You're muted. You're muted.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Yep.
Yes. GGMU, let's go. How do you say your name?
Tabo.
Tabo, awesome. Thanks for calling in. So before we talk football, I'm asking everybody what's if they could eat one thing the rest of their life, what would it be?
I said from the chat, sushi.
Sushi.
Even-
You like sushi.
Even though I'm a person that loves vegetables a lot,
Okay.
my salads. I'm a person that loves salads a lot.
Okay.
So
Well, you
yeah.
can put some vegetables in your sushi, you know, wrap them up.
Nah, I prefer my salads. I love my salads. So
Okay.
yeah.
Got it.
Don't yeah. So
Let's
first
talk
time
United.
caller. First time caller.
Yes, thanks for calling in.
What do you think about Emery's decision of the goalkeeper's position tomorrow? Actually, today.
I don't know. I'm questioning it a little bit because we've had a week off, so I'm not really understanding why we're choosing to make a personnel rotation.
Okay.
And especially because, you know, if we lose, we're out. So I don't know. What do you
I'm
think?
assuming he's
Oh,
gonna
big
blame
up
the
pass for the
goalkeeper
raid. Sorry.
because of okay.
Big up.
Because I'm assuming he's gonna blame the goalkeeper in terms of the previous situation that we had in terms of Tottenham.
Thank you so much.
Where he made a lot of mistakes by there. So I don't know how I feel about it.
Why do you think did they explain why he made the substitution? Is Onana hurt? Does he need rest? Like
I'm really not sure on his decision about it. So I'm assuming maybe you might know a lot about that decision because it's like kind of hurting my head at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah. So knowing that Bayandier's in goal, right? How do you feel about? Are you confident about tomorrow still, or are you a little bit more hesitant?
I understand the situation where like he needs a person that's like taller, that's gonna be able to like defend in terms of set pieces and all these like corners and whatever. Where he needs like a taller goalkeeper, but I'm really not sure at the moment. Like I'm skeptical of his decisions and whatsoever. So there might be games where he needed to play him, but tomorrow wasn't the game where he needed to play Bayern.
Okay,
How do you feel about that?
About set pieces, which I think is like it's valid, but I still don't think that it is because we can counteract those set pieces. The problem is the way that we man mark on those is awful. Like for instance, we just played Liverpool. Why was Kobe Mainoo man marking Van Dijk? Like I just don't think we make smart decisions when it comes to the set pieces. Maguire does silly things. Lisandro Martinez does silly things. You can't blame those set piece goals on Onana, in my opinion.
Okay, do blame the formation itself or to blame the players? Who do you blame?
I think it's both because the players obviously need to be smart enough to know how to defend a set piece, right? But at the same time, if it's not getting the direction, if they're telling them to zonal mark, and not man mark, they're never going to be set up for success. You know?
Okay, do you think the players are fitting well to Emery's formation? Who do you think is fitting well to? So okay, I can name a few, which is like Ugarte is fitting well, Mazarawi is fitting well, and then there's quite a like two more. But I'm kind of skeptical
like
of
on and off. Delay is on and off.
Yeah, delay's on and off. Yeah, who do you think is fitting well towards his formation?
I think you listed some. I think Ahmad. It depends. Ahmad is on and off too. Like sometimes he'll do well on a wing back, sometimes he won't. But I think Ahmad looks comfortable. I think everyone's just kind of. I think who you said is probably the top in terms of Ugarte. I think Ugarte is really doing well. Mazarawi, of course. Maguire at some points.
No.
I think. I mean,
no.
He's doing what he can.
No. Not Maguire. I think Maguire needs to leave.
I don't want him to stay. Don't get me wrong.
Mason Mount needs to leave. Maguire needs to leave. Onana, I give him another season just to test whether he's like capable of doing whatever that he needs to do. Luke Shaw needs to leave. there's quite a few people that need to leave. Rashford obviously is like the last person I'm not even thinking of. He needs to leave that guy. Sorry. Whatever, he needs to go to Italy, wherever. He needs to go to Como or AC Milan. I don't care. Whatever he needs to do, he needs to leave. I'm like, okay, who are the players that we need in terms of our squad that we need in the January transfer window at the moment?
We need a left wing back for sure. We need a striker.
Wing back, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Definitely need somebody up top, like a strict striker. I don't need these like fluid link up play.
Oh, Højlund. Don't even mention Højlund, please. Don't even mention Højlund, please. Don't. I don't like Højlund.
We're getting kind of a line here. So I want to respect everybody's time. We play Arsenal tomorrow. We know how our last match versus them went. What is your prediction for the match?
1-1. Penalties.
Oh, I said that too. Who's going to win on penalties?
Sure. If Onana is on the bench, I'm assuming he's going to be in for the penalties. But if he's not there at all, we're definitely losing on penalties.
Okay. I literally said the same thing. All right. So we'll see what happens. But Tabo, it has been so wonderful talking to you. I hope you call in again because I want to keep talking to United with you. I feel like we'd have some good conversation. So hopefully we win. We get some Arsenal tears, some AFTV.
Prayers. Around this time in South African time, I think it's already Sunday.
What time is it for you now?
It's Sunday already.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
not sure where about you. Where are you? Are you in Canada or USA?
No, I'm in the US, so it's only for.
Oh yeah, obviously. Yeah. So prayers.
Yes. Well, bless you, Tabo. Have a good night. Thanks for calling in.
Bye.
Okay. GGMU. Let's go. All right. Big up to Tabo. I'm so glad I got to call him. Before we get on to the next caller, I'm really excited for the next caller, by the way. Kaz, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate that. And thank you so much to Digital Mods for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Absolute legend. He's another United fan. And yeah, I really appreciate that raid. So it's a 1021 for you. Awesome. All right. So we have another caller coming in. Some of you guys might know him if you watch Northside. We like to troll him together. Okay. And he hates it. And I love that. But he's also a Bayern Munich fan. And so I don't know if we're going to talk that right now, depending on what you want to talk about. But everyone welcome Zier to the stage. Let's go. Thanks for calling in.
By the way, Northside can hold that still every single day of the week. As much as I
absolutely. Absolutely. How are you?
I am doing fine. I mean, we won literally a couple hours ago. Okay. And I had to talk 2 or 3 times about how bad we were despite winning.
Okay.
Yeah. To be honest, the less I talk about Bayern, the better. Let's put it that way.
Okay. We don't have to talk about Bayern. It's your world. Before we get into football, though, I'm asking everyone on Surf what's one food they would eat for the rest of their life. If you could pick, what would it be?
That's a good question, you know. I'm not going to lie. Now, I would say an Arab dish, but then I don't think you guys know much of them. So I'll just go with like the common ones. If I had to pick a common food to eat for the rest of my life, is a good steak.
Oh, love that. Love that. Can't go wrong. How do you like it cooked?
It's weird, right? Because I've tried them in the States and then I've tried them in the Middle East, right?
Okay.
So
go Middle East then.
So if it was Middle East, I'd take like medium well, medium.
Okay.
But like I know in the States, it's best like medium rare or something. Yeah. I know that because I've tried it. It's all right. It does a job. So.
All right, we're gonna get this timer started here. What do you want to talk about?
To be honest, I actually want to talk about. I mean, I want to ask you like, what's going on with De Ligt, man? Now that's my defender, and I need him back ASAP.
Like you want him back at Bayern Munich?
I need him back. I had to watch Eric Dyer today. I had to watch Eric Dyer today. That's how bad it was.
Well, I'm sorry, but I'm not at the same time, so you can hold that.
You're not sorry?
No.
I'm
I'm so happy.
That's peak.
I'm
Okay.
happy we got Mazraoui. I'm happy we got Delay. Like it's been great,
Yeah, Mazraoui one was. I actually think the thing is I don't want to get too much into the Mazraoui one because the Mazraoui one, like the reason we let him go was more political. But
is it really?
Yeah. That's why I don't know if you remember they were trying to let him go quickly. That's why you got him for so cheap.
Oh, I didn't know that, but
Well, now
glad
you
to
do,
have
yeah.
him.
Yeah,
You're
there you
welcome.
go. And with Delict, I mean, my fat director is being an idiot. So, Max Herbal. So it looks like Peter Griffin. If you go search Max Herbal and you look at his face, he looks like Peter Griffin. So
Yeah.
for
Wait,
those who
so
don't
how
know.
is I haven't paid attention to Bundesliga much. I know Leverkusen isn't cooking like they were last season. How are you guys doing, Bayern Munich?
So it's a weird one because we don't look as good as people make out, but we're somehow, for the most part, getting results, right?
Yeah.
But then when we play the big teams, we don't really get results. It's a weird one. They get me. So it's one of them ones. I feel like once we play big opposition, company will not know how to manage a game, and we're screwed. That's the way I see it. Like it's all good getting results against the smaller side or the mid-table sides, but once you play big boys, it's long. That's why I'm checked out from the Champions League, even though the finals in our home stadium. I've checked out.
Yeah.
I wanted company gone since we lost to Barcelona like 4-1.
Interesting. So where are you guys at on the table?
Oh, we're top. We're top in the
you are?
Bundesliga. And the Bundesliga, Champions League, we're 10th.
Okay.
And we play Feyenoord.
I love Musiala. How has he been under company? Has he?
I actually think he's been phenomenal. I think we missed him today, to be honest.
Did he not play today?
Yeah, he was ill. So, yeah, listen, with Jamal, it's one of them ones for me in which he's doing what I've been asking of him for a couple of years now, which is starting to get more or improve more in the end product. Put it that way. Like he's getting to a point now, scoring goals with his head. When do you think Jamal Musiala would ever score a goal with his head? Like he's scoring a goal with his head. He's doing this now, the celebration. Like that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's crazy. So
I'm hoping that we can steal him from you too, because him and Xerxes are besties, and we'll just take like all of your best players.
Hey, listen. I mean, he wants 175 million euro release clause on his next contract. So
wow, that's crazy.
Hey, knowing Man United, Chelsea, or PSG, they could easily spend that. Done.
Yeah. So
that's if he gets there, but we don't usually do release clauses. So my point is, regardless, he's probably gonna walk. He's probably gonna walk, but we'll see.
We'll see. So I know you don't watch a lot of the Prem. What are your thoughts on how everything's shaking out so far? Do you think Liverpool will get the win? Do you think City will come back? How are you feeling about it?
I think Liverpool have it on lockdown.
Yeah. Why?
Yeah. I think I'll tell you why. Because when I look at Chelsea, when I look at Arsenal, which by the way, scrubs, and I just despise Arsenal. After the pray for Bayern thing, I hate their guts.
Oh yes,
I hate their guts.
That was great. That was so great.
Now I would hate watch Arsenal. Yeah, but anyway, back to answering your question, right? I look at them and I'm like, I don't see them being capable to do anything against Liverpool. At least Liverpool, they have killers even when they have a bad game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And also, I will say as well, like Man City, I don't think them having a run that they're going to have, because we know they're going to have a run now. They're going to sign Amar Marmoush, which, by the way, was killing it in the Bundesliga with Frankfurt. I don't know why Frankfurt's letting them go. That's bad on their part, because they were low-key competing for the Bundesliga. I don't know why they're letting them go. You know what I mean? This is what it is. Another Bundesliga club letting go of players, and then they're going to complain about it. Like, yeah, it's just typical. And then, Man City, listen, I just feel like Man City have in the bag. Like, that's my point. I think Man City, they're going to compete, but they're not going to get it there. They're not going to get over the line this time because it's too much of a gap
Yeah, I think there's 6 currently, which doesn't mean much. I mean, there's a lot of, I think there's quite a few games still left to go. They can definitely catch up. I personally think it's City's, I mean, not City, it's Liverpool's.
Liverpool's, yeah. Yeah, but that's why, by the way, big up to the Don. Yeah, big up Don Hissam. But this leopard in the tree.
Why are we bigging up that fraud?
No, but hear me out. No, because listen, he's my neighboring brother, Habibi. You know? But at the end of the day, I also have to say this leopard in the tree crap that he started is pathetic. 6-time Champions League Liverpool. I don't care if you have slot or if you didn't get players, and I don't care. That's on the board. You should be winning regardless. You should have been winning last season before. That's the standard of a big club. Yeah, you guys as well. You should be winning.
Yeah.
Why are standards in the bin now? Because we didn't get this. Okay, blame your board then.
I know, Zir. It's so good. I definitely want to do streams with you, and be sure, please, to subscribe to Zir if you haven't already. Bayern Munich fan, obviously, but just a really good person. So definitely want to continue to support him. So thanks for calling in. I had a great time, and I want to get you on streams for sure more often. So we'll have to link up and do that. But before you go, do you have a prediction for tomorrow? United Arsenal? How you feeling?
Wait, who's home, by the way? I didn't. It's FA Cup, but who's home in this?
No, Arsenal's at home.
But I mean, to be honest, it's Arsenal Football Club. So, and to be honest, they did lose to Newcastle, MBS FC. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Mohammed bin Salman FC, Saudi FC. You get me? Country represented. But I just feel like Man United. Weirdly enough, I feel like that game against Liverpool. I feel like you guys are gonna start like building some like momentum here.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Something, and it's a cup game. Cup games are in your favor. And with Amorim as coach, I know they beat you because of corners, but
yeah,
I think you're gonna. I have a feeling you're gonna stink it out for these Arsenal bombs, man.
I hope so.
I think you're gonna stink it out and hit on the brakes.
I hope so. Well, thank you so much for calling in, dear. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and we'll catch up soon.
Of course.
Bye. All right. Oh, great call. Oops, I removed myself. My bad. Great call. But thank you guys so much again for hanging out with us this stream, for commenting in the chat. I usually talk to the chat much more in most of my streams, but obviously I'm not, because I'm talking to the guest. But I'm excited because we are having someone else come on the stream who I've talked to a lot in other people's chats and on my chat. And he's a big supporter of the football community in general. And I'm just excited to talk to him on stream. So we have Mr. Joshy J. Let's go.
Yo, big up, Sunshine FC.
What? Why did I not remember? What club do you support?
Manchester United.
Okay. I knew you were smart. How are you?
But many thanks for having me on. Much appreciated. I'm a huge fan of your channel. I really am.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, before we get into football, I'm asking everyone their favorite food dish. So, one food you could eat the rest of your life, what would it be?
I'll probably go for fish and chips and mushy peas.
Okay, mushy peas. I've heard about these mushy peas. I haven't had them before. So we'll have to try those out when I get to the UK. All right, let's talk football. What do you want to talk about?
I just generally want to chat about Manchester United and what's your thought on the Marcus Rashford situation?
Okay.
Do you think he's going to stay or go? Because, I'm hearing so many different rumors at the moment, and it's kind of like jarring, to be honest, because I just want to know what's happening. I believe the decision's been made, but the football club are dragging it out in the moment, because of like all the PR, they feel like the PR, it would carry on for longer and they'll make more money out of it. But as a fan, I just want to know where we stand. Is that too much to ask for? You know what I mean?
I don't think so. I mean, you have a right to feel that way. Obviously, I think even the thing with me is I don't have the same emotional attachment to Rashford, I think, as most United fans, because I haven't been a fan that long. Like, I didn't see him come up from Carrington and have, this debut moment. I don't have that nostalgic attachment to Rashford. So I can understand why some fans would be curious as to, what's going on. I just want him to go. Like, I'm just like, you've done a lot. It's been nice to have you here, but I think it's best for him to go mentally, just as a person. I think it'd be good for him to go. I think for our club, it'd be good for him to go because he's just been too stagnant. I don't think that to me, and you could comment on this, I just feel like he's lost his love for the sport at United the last couple of years, like he doesn't look like himself. And I don't know if that's a club problem or a him problem, but I just don't want it to get to a point where it's like super negative, because I already feel like it's very negative right now in terms of the way fans interact with him. But I don't want it to get worse,
Yeah, and to be honest, like I just feel he's not quite been the same player since he's been focused on his community work, helping like all these different charities and that, which I don't have a problem with players doing that, but if they're not really playing for the badge, I honestly believe his time is up. He should just leave. It's like, I appreciate what you've done during the early years, right? Yeah. But I feel it's time for him to move on.
Right. And I think, again, it's his charity work and stuff that he's done is great. I think that's something that he should be commended for, obviously. But again, like you said, there comes a point where this is a business, right? It's hard to say that sometimes when you're talking to football fans because they're so passionate about their clubs and their players. But you have to remember that, like Mr. Miracle said, the club has to be first, right? And it's come to a point, like you said, where when Rashford's playing, like I don't see the love for Manchester United when I'm watching Rashford play. He's not tracking back. He's walking. He's jogging. His attitude is terrible. His body language is awful. It's not something you want to see from a player at your club,
Yeah, I agree, because like growing up, I've been supporting them since the late 90s. And obviously, I started following them when David Beckham, Paul Scholes, Ryan Giggs, and all them elite players coming through. And they were playing for the badge back then. But I feel the problem is with players these days is they're not playing for the badge so much. All they care about is being on big wages sometimes.
Right. No, I agree. And I think that's where current football is kind of at a weird spot, because I think the players some of them deserve like the money, because I mean, their lives are just different than ours, right? We can't really, it's just a different type of football. I mean, when you look at the players from Sir Alex's era, Sir Alex kind of had an issue with Beckham a little bit because he was becoming such a big brand and he couldn't really control that. Let's be real. Like, Sir Alex had a problem with that because he couldn't control how that would affect the team, how that would affect the club. And to an extent, Sir Alex was right on that. And I think that kind of affected his relationship with Beckham in the end, especially with how he was traded from the club, right? And so I think it's just finding a balance. Now you have to find a balance between getting these players to buy in, but also realizing that they're going to look out for themselves first. Because I think Rashford's agent kind of, in a way, is like could be working against the club too. So it's just hard. It's hard to, find that balance between like keeping a player or letting them go. But I think Rashford should go. Personally.
Yeah, facts. I agree. 100% agree. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, it is sad because, again, he's from the area and he's from Manchester, came from Carrington. Like, we get that. But for the betterment of the club, for the betterment of him, like, it's okay for time to go, for him to move on. So I would agree with this too. Unfortunately, Glazers are also to blame for current mentality of our players. They play for money and prestige rather than fighting for honor. I agree. Moving from Rashford, though, we play Arsenal tomorrow in our FA Cup match. We're at Emirates. How are you feeling about tomorrow? Do you have a score prediction? How do you think it's going to go?
I believe the score is going to be 2-1, but I don't know to who, because obviously, like, if Man United put up the same performance like what they did against Liverpool, I believe they will get something. But if it's the same old United what it's been most of the season, I think we'll get knocked out, unfortunately. So it depends what sort of United's going to turn up, I think.
Yeah, and I think that's a great point, Joshy J. And I think that's the hardest thing about being a United fan right now is you don't know what team you're going to get, right? Like you could get a team that works really hard and is playing well, and you know they look like they're fighting for something, and then the next match they forgot how to play football, you know. So I like you. I hope we win. I hope we win, because I think if we do, obviously Arsenal then is out of another opportunity for them to win a trophy, which would give me nothing but joy. And you know, we'd keep advancing. So we'll see what happens. But thanks for calling. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, you're very welcome. And any Manchester United fans who would like to check out my channel, please do, you know, because I go live quite a bit. So it'd be great to meet some new people on my channel.
Absolutely. Yeah. And if you want, please put your link in the chat. I would love to do that. So please support Joshy J. He's absolutely so kind, supports so many other creators as well. So I'm glad I've gotten to talk to you like this face to face. So thank you. Thanks for joining the stream.
Yeah, you're very welcome. I enjoyed this. Thanks for your time.
Me too. Have a good night.
Yeah, you too. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right. This has been so lovely. We've had a raid, and just more importantly, it's been so amazing to chat with all of you about football. And thank you for letting me have, you know, a voice in this space to talk with you all and talk about football and talk about our clubs and just have some camaraderie on that. And shout out again to Cost for the raid. I really appreciate it. And shout out to Daniel for the 2 memberships and Digital Mods again for the $5 super chat. I really appreciate it. Thank you. It's just a sweatshirt. But of course, Joshy J, this is him. So make sure you click on his profile, go subscribe. And be sure to subscribe to any other of the creators that joined. We had Omar, we had Zir, Joshy J. I think AK might have a channel as well. Don C doesn't, but he's on Sarcasm City quite often. So a lot of the people you saw here will be on others' channels as well. Rasta called in, just some day ones. Tabo got to meet some new people. Uvraj. It's been an amazing stream. It's almost been 2 hours, which is crazy. Yeah, and we have Dice. This is Dice. Can you shake? 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 Thank you. He wasn't going to do it, but he did it. He's ready for me to get off stream. But it's been fantastic. I would love to stay on more. I think tomorrow I might have 2 streams going. So we'll have the FA Cup match reaction. And then I would love to watch the Madrid-Barcelona Super Copa El Clasico. So definitely have 2 streams, I think, tomorrow. The only problem is I have church tomorrow, and I think obviously if I go to church, then I'll have to watch the Arsenal match after, and I don't want to start the watch along if I haven't watched the Man United match because I don't want to get spoiled. So we'll see how it goes. I'll work it out. That's not your problem. That's my problem. So we'll figure it out. But it's been a wonderful live. So nice to talk to you, Don C. I hope you lose tomorrow as well. And God bless y'all. I'll see you in the next one. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't. And I'll talk to you next one. Goodbye. Thanks for calling in, everyone.